Jewel effect.
All right, so we are here. We're in LA.
Yes.
With an amazing artist. He's more than an artist. He's a singer. He's a songwriter. He's a vocal producer,
Yes.
vocal coach. You might have seen him on The Four. He's worked with artists like Dorinda Clark and the Clark sisters. I mean, he's amazing. And I want to introduce to you the talented Saeed.
How you doing?
How you doing? I know. Can we get a? I know. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. I'm good. I think the drink hit a little bit.
Listen.
Just now, I was like.
It just hit me slightly.
Yeah. I've been hearing about you for years. Shout out to Nell Rose.
No.
Yeah.
I don't throw up gang signs.
I mean, hey, we in LA. You know, you gotta.
You know what I mean? Pick a set. Nah, no.
But we in LA. How long you been in LA?
I've been here for like 8 years now.
8 years? Okay. So you moved 2014, 13, 14?
13, 14.
Nice.
And then I was coming back and forth doing a project.
Right.
And then I was like, let's stay.
So you've been in LA.
Yes.
You've been singing. You've been writing. And yeah, it's just been a good experience for you. You're from Brooklyn, right?
Brooklyn all day.
Brooklyn all day. And we're currently in your studio in LA. So we're at Goldberry Records.
Yes.
Yeah. So what services do you offer here?
You can get songwriting because I'm part of the package as well.
Nice.
So you come here, get some songwriting, some vocal production. Got great engineers and mixers and master. You know, he does it everything. And then we got producers as well. So come on through. You know what I mean?
Sounds good.
And we got the best mics in the city. Talk to me.
Oh, the best mics.
Manly gold. You feel me?
Nice.
Black and gold. Let me stop.
I love that.
But we do got really good mics.
So I heard that you're like an international vocal coach. So you have like clients.
Students in India.
Nice.
Malaysia. Singapore?
Singapore,
Yeah.
yeah. So how do you work that into your schedule? Like, how does that?
It's strange because the time is different. Right. So usually, even though I just probably was in the studio till like 5 o'clock in the morning, I'm up at 8 to be there, be ready to
8 a.m.
FaceTime, you know, all that weird stuff.
Nice.
At 9 o'clock, or if I got to get up at 8:30, I'll get up at 8:30. So. I mean, but it's what I love to do, so I ain't complaining. And the check is nice.
I know that's right. I mean, you got people across the globe, you know, wanting your services. So are you able to balance it in your own career because you have things coming up?
It's stressful.
It is.
Your boy don't sleep. But I make it happen.
Yeah. Nice, nice. So where'd you start?
I started in the church. I think everybody starts in the church.
No, I was just thinking that.
That's everybody's story. I was in the church, but I really, my aunt is my pastor.
Okay.
Like, my grandfather was an elder. And my mother's aunt had her own church. That's where they all started. And then when my aunt left that church, she opened up her own church, and my mother followed.
And
she's
you guys.
been my pastor ever since. You know. And then my other aunt took over, but you know, that's a whole other story. But at the end of the day, I started in church, and I love singing because I always did it. Me and my mother would do it in the house, but I didn't want to do it in front of people.
Right.
I was like,
were you shy?
I wasn't shy. I don't like people.
Okay.
I do now. But as a kid, I didn't, particularly care for people. So I would stay to myself. And I would just, I was a weird kid. I would listen to, the theme song of cartoons and then go sit down and write a song or something. I wouldn't even watch the whole show. If the song didn't catch me, I won't watch it.
Like, I don't think I like this.
Yeah, I was weird.
So can you recall, a cartoon that you would hear, the theme song you really liked it and stuck with you?
Transformers, more than meets the eye. I was to take my fan and I used to do it in the fan. I'm like, Transformers. And then, It was a thing. It was weird, but it was a thing.
No, that's so cool. I mean,
And
that's how it starts.
He Man was my yeah,
Yeah. So your mom she could
sang her
blow.
ass off. Yeah,
Really?
she'll be on my next album.
Ooh, like a full song?
Yeah,
Oh, that's a good one.
it's
Does
gonna
she
be
still
fun.
live in New
She lives in
York?
She lives in Syracuse, New York now.
Okay.
She don't, we don't really claim Syracuse that often.
Right.
If you're from Brooklyn, we don't be like, yo, you from New York? Yeah, Syracuse. No, we don't do that. But she's been living out there for a good minute.
Nice, yeah. So you Trini, is your mom's side or your
My
dad's
father's
side?
Trinidadian, my mother's from the South, so
Okay.
I got a good mixture.
What
So,
part? What part of the South?
my her family is from Salem,
Okay.
North Carolina, South Carolina, something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, but they all grew up in New York. Though.
Yeah, yeah.
All my aunts, everybody.
They
in
all
New York.
moved. Okay.
Yeah,
That's
but
good.
my father's a Trinidadian man.
Hmm.
He got 21 brothers and sisters. There's a lot of
Seriously?
us. Yeah, Papa was a rolling stone.
So how is that? Like having all those siblings, like how do you keep up with them and stay connected and
I mean, I tried to.
yeah.
There's a lot of them. So
Yeah.
there's some I'm very close with, and then there's others that I'm not close with. But if I see, I say, hey, how you doing?
Right. Yeah.
No disrespect, but
Yeah. What are their like age ranges?
the youngest just turned 27, and the oldest is like 60.
Word?
My father's 87.
Okay. So he was doing his thing over the like
Yeah,
a
the
course of
man.
like 4 decades.
My boy was going hard, especially when we
That's
got to New York. He was like, "Oh God, are you ready, woman? Oh God, he love a good Red Bull."
I love that.
Yeah, he's strange.
That's good. So I want to get into some of like your accomplishments,
Okay.
right? So you won a Grammy?
Yeah.
Yeah, can we talk about it a little
We
bit?
can't. It's weird talking about yourself. Right?
Wow, it is. It is a little bit
All right.
weird.
But I mean, I worked with Layla Hathaway on her live album. I did a song on there, and the album itself got a Grammy. So therefore, I get it
Right.
because I'm on it. So that's what it was.
It's nice.
You know what I mean? I was excited for maybe like a couple hours. And then
For a
I was
couple
like, well, your
hours?
bank account still says you ain't a Grammy and award winning songwriter, so you got to get back to work.
Yeah.
So that's what I did. I kept working.
Yeah.
And then the BMI award came. And I was like, okay, that's cool.
Who'd
Yeah.
you get the BMI award with?
Dorinda blessed this house.
All right.
Yeah.
Oh, that's so good.
And then, I'm hoping we get something for the Clarks this album because their last album was crazy. We got 2 songs on that album with Rodney Jerk.
Okay. Did you write it?
Yeah.
Did you vocal produce it? Like what?
Wrote it, vocal produced it all.
Amazing.
Like,
That's great.
how many people can say they vocal produced Karen Clark? Like, not a lot.
The Clark sisters, like they are like a vocal Bible and like
First, like if you sing and they're not a part of your inspirations, then you probably might be somewhat trash. I'm just saying.
probably like
Slight
most
trash.
likely, definitely
Yeah,
trash, but yeah.
I mean, because the Clarks they're everything. They're the goats. You
they
know what I mean?
are. So how was that working with them?
I
Were
was
you
screaming like a
nervous?
little girl inside.
Yeah.
It was like going on inside, but I was cool outside. I mean, I worked with Dorinda, so it was easy. Me and her were connected. We had jokes, but I'm like, okay, there go Karen, there go Twinkie, there go Jackie. Like I was sitting in the studio, like, and then when they start singing, I'm like, oh shit, maybe I should sing a little bit with them, so I can say I sung with the Clarks. I got the phone and I did it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But it was cool when I was vocal producing, cause Karen is Karen. Like she's like a walking saxophone. There's no note she cannot hit. Okay, so she was just. I would give her ideas and she would do it, and then she would take some of my ideas and make them better. And I'm like, oh, you know what I mean? How many people can say they vocal produced Karen Clark? And she took your advice.
That's
You
right.
know what I mean? Because she could have been like, boy, be quiet, I got this. Because she does.
She'll sit you down like,
Yeah,
no,
she could.
it's okay, I got it.
She
Yeah.
could really be like, I'm good. I got
Eh.
this. Thank you. What's the note? All I need is the key. All right, thank you. And keep it moving. But she really wanted my ideas and wanted to, hear what I had come up with.
Right.
And she
I'll
took
be
it
in
and
LA.
made it her own.
Yeah, I'd be like, she talked to me. She looked at me.
That part.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And then I was like, then looking at them, I'm like, yo, y'all look better than some of these young chicks trying to sing for the Jesus. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They was killing it. I love them all.
Nice. So you work with the Clark sisters and Layla Hathaway. That's amazing, just in itself. But you got into the spotlight and you went on the four.
Yeah.
Season 1, right?
Uh-huh.
So how is that to
I didn't want to do it at first.
no?
Because somebody kept hitting me up in the DMs. You know, people always hitting you up. My cousin from Atlantic. Or my cousin, this cousin, uncle is from Sony. Like, everybody always hit you up when you can sing. They always trying to throw people at you. Like, I can hook you up or something.
Right.
So he was just saying, yo, there's a new show. And I'm like, yeah, I ain't. So I curved him for at least 3 months. Then he kept coming back, though. And I was like, what? And then my boy was like, yo, go Google what the 4 is before you just say no. So I went and I Googled it. And I was like, okay, it ain't like The Voice. It ain't like, American Idol. So let me try it. I mean, it ain't gonna hurt me. Then I was like, and then Diddy and DJ Khaled, Megan Trainor, Fergie. I love Fergie. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I do love Fergie.
You know what I'm saying? So I was like, sure, let me go. So I sent in the video like they asked me to, and then a day later, it was like literally after Thanksgiving, I got a whole bunch of messages. People was calling me from different area codes. I'm like, okay, I need you. Can you be there Monday at 6 o'clock in the morning? I said 6 o'clock in the morning. On set of what? So I had to go all the way to Culver City to the set, and I was there at 5 something. I was there early.
You was there on time. I know that's right.
And then, they start asking you a whole bunch of questions. Then they ask you same questions over and over to make sure you ain't crazy. So they see if you're going to give a different answer or whatever. So I did all that, and then I met the producers. And then when I went in the room, they was looking at me like...
So this is the producers as in Diddy, DJ Khaled.
You don't even get to meet them yet.
Right, exactly. Okay.
There's the producers, and then the only person I knew in the room was Lorianne.
Okay.
Lorianne Gibson. Now, she didn't know who I was coming, that I was coming. She don't know me as Saeed.
Okay.
She know me as Shy.
Okay.
Because that's what they call me. So she was like, Shy. She started losing it, but I was like, stay focused. So I started singing, because they were looking at me like, entertain me. And then I started with the first person. I started singing. And then they went from ice grilling me to like smiling. I was like, got you. Then I went to the next person. By the time I finished my whole, because they were giving me songs. Like, sing this, sing the next one. I sang like 3 songs. And then by the time I got to the last person, they all was like, I was like, God.
I'm in there.
Yeah, I'm in there.
Yeah.
But then, I didn't know until I left. And then Lorianne was like, you killed it. You know what I mean? She let me know, like, yo, you killed that. I'm going to see what happens. So I got on the show. And then it was a whole long process. Like, I didn't start singing on my episode till like 3 o'clock in the morning.
Wow.
Some girl burnt herself with the tea or whatever because they told her no. Well, she didn't burn herself. I'm like, they told her no. She was crying. Her tea fell.
Spilled over.
So that was a whole process. So, it all in all, I got to meet great people that I'm still friends with today, especially like behind the scenes. Like me and the producers were all cool.
Nice, yeah.
Like all the, we had different, people who handled us. You know what I'm saying? They really took care of me. I'm not mad.
So it was a good experience overall.
Yeah. Because I teach people how to sing. I teach people how to perform. I teach people how to do that stuff. But I've never done it myself because I'm like, yeah, you don't want me. You want Chris Brown. I ain't that dude. So I'm happy with just getting on the stage and doing what I do.
Right.
Go and do my open mic and go home, go to the studio, make my check, and keep moving.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But then I was like, all right, let's see if you can do it yourself. And I did it.
And they loved you.
And the people loved I said, America.
So how was it like going from, so would you say that doing the 4 gave you like more exposure?
It definitely gave
like
me
how,
more
what would you say? Was it like substantial or just kind of like, oh, I met people behind the scenes or like, what would you say?
Very substantial.
Yeah.
Because even the fan base, like, I didn't know people were going to care. Like when I left, people were sending me videos crying. They were sending threats and everything to people. Like, he needs to be back on the show. And then I got back on the show. That's the reason why I got back on the show.
It just shows how powerful, like, your fan base can be, or like the people's voice can be.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they liked me. I was like, oh, who
that's beautiful.
knew? So I enjoyed it. I enjoyed my time there. I got to meet some great singers. I got to, connect with some great people. So I don't
Right.
complain.
And you sang Whitney Houston on there.
I did. She's my favorite person in the entire
I
universe
know, I know. And you sang I Want to Run to You
because that's one of my favorite songs in the
in the
entire
entire world.
universe.
Yeah. That's good. That's good.
Yeah.
And from there, from the four, the writers, they liked it so much that they put it on.
I met them. They sent me
Okay.
a message and I was like, this ain't him. Because, people send Facebook messages all the time. They
Yep,
and
that's
lie,
true.
act like they people. I
Mhm.
was like, this ain't him. So I started Googling and checking. I was like,
Right.
get the hell out of here.
Mhm.
He was like, let's meet up. So I met up with them. And it was him and it was Alan and I don't want to mess up his name. Uh, anyway, I met up with Alan
Yeah.
and Judd. Yeah.
There we go. Alan and Judd.
Yeah, I met up with them, and then we took pictures, and they was like, "All right." I thought it was gonna just be that. They was like, "If you want to, you put it on your album, you can." And I was like,
What?
"Yeah." Then
Yeah.
we wrote a song. I was like, "How about we take it one step further? I want you guys to write a song with me and my writing partner."
Mhm.
And we went to the studio, and that's where what's the name of the song? I done forgot my own song. Damn it. Where were you then?
Where were you then? Okay.
Yeah, because
That
that's
one.
where I was at that moment.
Mhm.
Because people started coming out of the woodwork.
That's a
Like,
good
I
one.
remember you. You remember me, Fred? Like, we wasn't friends in junior high school
Mhm.
or high school.
So what were some of like the what would you say what were some of the most powerful lyrics in that song? Where were you then?
Here you are, unrecognizable. That was the first line. Here you are, unrecognizable. Something I've never seen before. It could be incredible. Everything I wanted and so much more. But where were you then? That, right there. I was like, ah. When I got
Yeah.
to that part, I was like,
You about to make me cry.
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Do one of the one of those. It was serious. But
I could do that.
it was really my life at that moment. So that's why it fit.
Yeah.
So
All right, so you met up with Alan and Jet, and that's the song that you guys
we wrote
wrote
that
together.
together, and
Mhm.
then I had Run to You reproduced with my guy. Why am I forgetting? Leon Lacey.
There we
I'm
go.
forgetting everybody's name today.
It's all
It
right.
could be the drug. Charge it to my
don't
head and
don't
not my
forget
heart.
the red cup memory. Yeah. Yeah, let me take a little sip.
All right.
So may Whitney Houston live on forever and ever and
Forever
ever.
and ever. And I
Bless-
mean, I have a story about her too, because
Let me hear it.
I chased her down a couple blocks. Manhattan blocks, so it's a long way. It was a
Yeah.
lot of traffic. So, I'm a big, so I was making sure that I was bracing myself.
Yeah.
So, she did a album signing at Virgin Mega, and I bought mine from FYE or whatever.
Hmm.
So I had the album like days before,
Right.
so I already knew all the lyrics. For some reason, I learned the album in like 5.3 seconds.
What album was this?
Your Love Is My Love.
Oh, yeah.
So while the songs was playing, like when I got there,
Mhm.
they was like, "Sorry, you can't have it." I said, "Can I meet her at least?" Nah, you have to buy a CD. I was like, "Well, I'm broke. I ain't got no money to buy no CD right now."
Mhm.
So I gave the boy in the front of the line. I was like, "Yo, here go a letter. Give it to her."
Mhm.
And I was kind of threatening his life just a little. And his mom, his mother thought it was funny. She was laughing. She was like, "Relax. He gonna give her the letter. Like, chill." I was like, "Okay."
Yeah.
So when he got up there, I saw him give her the letter, and da-da-da-da. And then I was like, "Okay." While I'm there, they're playing the songs, and I was singing them, and she looking like, "Who is that?" And I was like, "It's me. It's me." So at the end of it, she waved at everybody, and then she left. So everybody thought she was coming out on this side, so everybody's like playing it outside.
Right.
I went on the other side because I said, they not going to let her go.
Yeah,
They going to
exactly.
chase him down the block
Exactly.
like I did. So it was just me and this white guy, and we were just chilling there, and then she came out, and I said, read the letter. Then they went up another block, and I said, I'm not done. So me and the guy got there, and then when we got there, he started singing, and I was like, man. And I guess Whitney saw, she was like, I feel bad for the boy. Let's just open up the window.
Open up
So
the
she
window.
opened up the window. She was talking to us. And he started singing. And I was like, she don't want to hear that. And I started singing. I started singing the song. Now, mind you, and in her key, I was like, what the fuck am I doing? What am I doing? You can't hit that note at the end. So I just sung it. I sung it up. And she jumped. She almost jumped out the car. The security jumped out the car. It was like, you better sing, brother.
Right.
And then I think it was probably Sister Carol or something like that. She was like, oh my God. I'm like, you better sing. Whitney was screaming like, you sung your behind off. Da-da-da-da-da-da. I was like, Whitney told me I could sing. Whoa, 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 whoa. Like I was losing my shit. Like
Yeah.
dead ass losing my shit. It was serious.
I could just see you like hitting the whiteboard, like, "Y'all want to hear that?" And then you start. So, what song was it that you sang?
No one was hurt. But why does it hurt so bad? Why do I feel you? I did the live version that started playing on the radio. And I was like, I know every air lib. That I was over you, but I keep crying when I don't love you. So why does it hurt so bad? That's a little shaky at the end, but
you did that for
but I
Whitney
did it.
Houston.
I sung the song, and she was screaming out the window, and that right there, I was like, okay, now I'm singing, because Whitney loved me.
She gave you like that
meant to me. I
confirmation.
said she loves me. F everybody else. Nobody thinks I can sing. Whitney thinks I can sing.
That's right.
And then after that, I started getting a whole bunch of people in the street, like, yo, I'm from Sony. that year was just Sony everything. Yo, my cousin worked for Sony. Yo, my sister, baby father, uncle works at Sony. Like, I got mad cards. Only one of them panned out good. But they were trying to,
Sometimes you got to go through
they
like
were trying to jack my life.
100 bad experiences to get that one good one.
Exactly.
Get you to the next level. So.
But what I can say about my career is that I've met everybody I've always wanted to meet, for the most part. I mean, Donny Hathaway, of course, he was passed before.
Yeah.
What you call it? But I opened up for Aretha at the Nokia Theater in the city. I met Whitney. I worked with the Clark sisters. I worked with Layla Hathaway. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Everybody I've always wanted to work with, I have.
Right.
I met Stevie Wonder via FaceTime.
You met him?
Via FaceTime.
Right.
It's not the same.
Right.
And I know everybody's going to say how, because he's blind, but do not
He
do
could
that.
hear you.
He can hear me.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And he loves me too.
He does. Did you get to sing for him?
No, I didn't say.
Okay.
I was too busy screaming like a little. Like I was like, ah! Ah!
I was like, who the is
Yo,
this?
because it was weird how it happened, because I was literally talking to my nephew like the night before, like, I need to meet Stevie Wonder. So next time you see Stevie Wonder, just tell him I love him. So him and his mother goes to Guitar Center, and Stevie said right there. He called me on FaceTime. He was like, Uncle Shy. I was like, what? Because I was doing something. I was like, what? He was like, look. And then he turned his phone, and Stevie was like, hi. I was like,
Ain't no way.
I almost did something I shouldn't have done in my pants. Yes, definitely I almost did something I shouldn't have done. I was shat myself. Because I was like, get the hell out of here. Like Stevie Wonder?
And it was just like random?
Random as hell.
And you said it like the night before?
Literally the night before. We was just talking about like all the people that we always wanted to meet, all that stuff. And he was right there, and I was like, I said, and now, of course, we know Stevie is, visually impaired. But I was like, God damn it, I got on a do-rag.
Like he could hear your do-rag.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I felt so like he gonna be like, this mother, ghetto as hell. You know what I mean? But, that was just that moment. But I really wanted to meet him in person. I need to meet him. And I met Anita Baker.
Oh, you did?
Well, technically.
Okay.
At the live recording for Layla's album. Aretha was there. Anita was there, and Patti LaBelle was there. I love Patti LaBelle, but I've seen her a few times. I wasn't tripping. But Anita, I literally followed her all around the place. I wanted to say hi, but I was like, what if she say, get the hell away from me? Because you following me. Like, she had to know. Her security was right there looking at me laughing. I was like, I don't know how to say
Yeah. I've done that before.
Listen,
One of my favorite artists.
When I say I followed her all around, then when she got with Layla, I was like, ooh, this might be a good place to say something, but I was like, no. I was scared.
You just gotta go for it.
I gotta meet her again.
Yeah.
I'm going to see her in Vegas.
When is that?
I'm probably in June.
We gonna have to set that up.
Where you going? I want to go in June. It's in Vegas. We can talk later.
Nice.
But I have to go.
So it seems like everyone that you like really are inspired by, or you kind of manifested to a certain extent. You feel like that's like you got a power, a superpower.
I was gonna be where I am right now.
Yeah.
That I can say. I was like, okay, because I was a weird kid, so I would sit in the corner and be like, okay, this is my acceptance speech.
Mm-hmm.
This is what I'm gonna say. Let me grab the microphone, which was AKA the brush, and I would sing my performance. Like, okay, I'd be like, and after my performance, I would get off the stage and wait in the wing for them to say my name, and I would walk out. That's gonna happen. Everything else, I kind of spoke up. I was gonna be in the studio with the Clark sisters. I was gonna do a song with the Clark sisters. I'm on a song with Dorinda. After I did Dorinda, I said I was gonna do the Clark sisters next. And Rodney Jerkins called me. Now I don't know Rodney personally, but he was in my DMs like, "Yo, what you doing? Da-da-da-da. What you doing tomorrow?" I was like, "Hell yeah." I'll be there all the way in Calabasas. I got in the car, went all the way out there.
That's right.
And everything else is like magic.
So what other legends or some of your favorite artists are on the list? Because it's going to happen.
Brandy, for some reason. I've seen her a million times, met her a million times, but I need to be in the studio with her. You know what I'm saying? So I'm going to make that happen. Jasmine, I want to do a song with her.
That's my favorite girl. That's my favorite girl.
She can do no wrong.
Nope. So call me. Call me when that happens because I'm here or there or wherever. I know she's from Philly.
You gonna show up?
I live 20 minutes away from Philly.
Nice.
Yeah.
Listen, I'll let you know. India Ari, love her to death.
I met India. Did you meet her?
I met her.
You need to work with her.
Now, she hit me up on Instagram, and then we've been like talking all the time. Like, I have her number.
Right.
Like, I have India Ari number, yo.
Yeah.
Like, I was in the house like,
she's sweet. She's humble, and sweet. It's just like what you get from her music is what you get in person. Exactly. She's like a walking ray of sunshine. I almost cry, and I don't ever get like starstruck.
She had she had her first performance in like 2 years or a year.
Yeah.
At Smoking Groove, and she was like, "You in LA, right?" I was like, "Yeah." She was like, "I'm gonna get you a ticket to come to the watch." I was like, "She can give me a ticket." I said, "Okay." I mean, even if you don't give me a ticket, I'll just come meet you and just say hi.
Right.
You know, like whatever.
Yeah.
So she sent me the ticket. She was like, "Here go the information. Just let them know that you're on my list." So when I got to the place, when I saved my big ass was walking around that goddamn park like I ain't had no fat on my back. Like, I was trying to do that shit. And my friend was like, "Yo, friend, you moving real quick." I said, "Listen." I said, "Yeah, motherfucker."
That's right. Because
so
what the fuck am I supposed to do?
Listen, I was gone. I was singing every song. I was recording everything. Then she was like, "Ooh, send me some of the videos that you recorded." I was like, she's talking to me. You know, it's weird when you become friends with the people that you, like, admire. Like, I really admire her. She's on my arm.
No,
Layla
really?
on my arm. The Clark sisters, Faith Evans.
What's your favorite India Ari song? I know that's a hard one.
It's a hard one, but the one her mother wrote, I don't know why I love the song. Can I walk with you in your life? Can I lay with you?
I won't sing in the mic.
Can I be your friend to the end?
Can I walk with you?
Do
Yeah.
your life. And
That's
then the
my
part,
song.
now everything gonna be like a summer's day. Ah, she makes me happy.
It's
I
so
have no
good.
voice, but I'm singing a little bit for the people.
I appreciate that.
Okay,
I really
but
do.
that song is it.
I love her.
And what else? What's that other song? From
Oh,
the first album. Of
okay.
course, Brown Skin is
Brown
it.
skin. Yeah, that's
Huh?
a good one.
Cause he is the truth. That song is dope too.
Yeah,
That song is dope.
me
Like,
and
listen, she
we
has
used to try to sing that.
the magic about her pen is she writes songs that are conscious and like thought provoking,
Right.
but you want to be this is a joint. You know what I mean? It's a bop at the
It's a
same time.
bob. Like even if you're not listening to the words, which I always listen to the lyrics,
Yeah,
just melodically it's just like you just naturally just move into it because it just feels good. It sounds good.
exactly.
Yeah.
It's just she's the vibe.
So can I tell you something
Well,
really quick? I know this is about you, but I'm like a
talk
India
talk
Irie.
about it.
So I went to the Grammys in 2018, the top of 2018, right? Because it was in New York that year.
How long was that
It's
again?
usually in Los Angeles here.
No, I wasn't there. I was there the year before. But
So I went and I remember I was in like the third row. I was a seat filler. Janelle put me on to some plugs. So I was at all the events. I came to Los Angeles for like 18 hours in 2019 for an Aretha Franklin celebration. So me and her
yeah.
went to that.
Oh,
But
I remember.
in 2018, I got to go to the Grammys, right, in New York. And I met India Irie 2 days before when I was at a PJ Morton live recording for Gumbo Unplugged. You love him, don't you? That's my favorite.
Listen,
Him, Jasmine, and India Irie. So I'm just like, I just got to meet Jasmine.
we'll talk about PJ in a second. Go ahead, continue.
Yeah. So I met her that Friday. We took a picture. I was looking real crazy in the picture because I feel like my vein was popping out the middle of my
Because you was
forehead.
excited. You was
I was
excited.
so excited. I've never been like that before. We took a picture. We was wearing the same jacket. I'm like, yo, this is meant to be. I just love her. And then 2 days later at the Grammys on that Sunday, she was sitting maybe like a row or two behind me. And after it was over, I'm like stalking her. I'm like kind of like walking a little bit slow because she ain't moving yet. But I'm like, I gotta like see her again. So I like walk. I didn't really say much, but I walk and she probably recognized me from 2 days before. That's what I like to believe, right? That she recognized me again.
She did.
And she said, "Hi, beautiful." I was like, "Hi." And I just wanted to say so much more, but I'm like,
But
she called me beautiful. She called me
beautiful,
beautiful.
beautiful.
Oh gosh. All right, that's my story, but yeah. So
I'm obsessed with everybody that I love. So it's weird for me that like I have their number. I don't text you. I'm not gonna text Layla. Like I talk to her. We celebrate birthdays, all this stuff. We
right.
hang
Yeah,
out.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But like it's weird for me because I'm like I know you busy because especially because I'm in that place. Like I'm busy too. So I know you ain't got no time for me to be like, yo, what you doing, friend? Now we send funny videos back and forth because our humor. We love ugly singing.
Mhm.
So like if you sound horrible but great at the same time, we find joy in it.
Yeah.
It's just with Janelle.
She don't like that.
Whatever. Marina makes me happy too. We'll
Yeah.
talk about her later. She's a star.
Yeah.
She is. But like it's just weird. So I'll be like, I try not to bother them. Even though I'll be like, damn, I got a whole bunch of questions. Like especially if I listen to an album or a song,
Right.
and I'm like, I wonder what she was thinking when she wrote this. Like India, I sent her my album, and she was like, I say, let me know what you think. She said, you sure you want to know what I think of my songs? I said, sure. So she listened to it, and she was like, I love this song. This song give me Music Soul Child vibes. And then this song, da-da-da-da-da. I don't know about this song. I felt like it was like, I was like, oh my God, she didn't know about my song. Now, usually you probably take it personal if it was like somebody else. But I was like,
She
she
listened to my
she listened to
music.
the song. She didn't know about this one, but she was like, I don't know why you got 17 songs on there because they not gonna listen to all that, right? I was like, yeah, I only did it because people been waiting for a long time.
Mm,
So I was like, 17 songs. I'll just do it on them.
right.
But like just to hear her tell me, give me critiques, it was enough for me. Like, because
Yeah.
when you admire people, not just for the gift, but for how they carry themselves. Like even Layla, her whole team around her, cool as hell. Like nobody doing the Hollywood bull. Ain't none of that bullshit, you know, because you could get lost in the foolishness and everybody like, oh my God, you're my friend. Like, no, we're not friends. What's my name? Where I live. You don't know that. So how we friends? A girl literally did that to me in the party. She was like, oh my God, what's your name again? You're my friend. What's your name? I
You're
was
not my friend.
like, we don't know each other. It was just strange. But, like, you can get caught up with those type of people around
Right.
me. And her whole team was cool. I was like, that's what I need. That surrounding.
Solid
Yeah,
team.
because I don't like drama. And I fight people.
You do?
I fight.
Really?
I don't want to,
But you have to. You
but
gotta
I
do what you
will.
gotta do. Don't mess with
I have to
him.
make sure I look at the camera. Because I think people, they see the teddy bear, they be like, oh,
No,
this is
you
a nice
get
teddy bear.
down. You throw
I
hands.
will tear you up.
I know that's right.
I will tear you up. So, you know what I mean? Don't play too close.
Right?
But, you know, God is working on me yet still. Amen.
Amen. Amen.
Man, you see how I run that back
You
around?
got to.
For the Jesus.
Yeah. That's right.
Thank you.
So what's next? What's going on? What's happening next?
I'm working on my new album.
Mm-hmm.
Hopefully I can get a collab from India and Layla.
Put it out there.
Throwing that out there. It's weird, but they're my friends, so I'm like, fuck it. I'm gonna ask somebody.
I got their number.
Listen, all you can say is no, friend. I don't want to. I'll be like, all right, I ain't gonna be hurt.
That's right.
But just the fact that you thought about it is good enough. I mean, I wanted to do a song with PJ too, but we talked about it. He was like, yeah, I'm oversaturated.
Yeah.
And true, like
and he
like,
just dropped the album
listen,
on a
literally
Friday.
when he said it, he had like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different songs with people coming out. I was like, I got you.
That
So,
makes sense. Yeah.
but I would love to work with him. I would love to work with India. I would love to work with Layla. I would love to work with Faith. I would love to work with
Jazz.
Jasmine. I would love to work with Brandy. And who else? There's a whole bunch of people.
Yeah. It's gonna happen.
Yeah.
I
I'm
mean,
gonna make it happen.
that's right. That's right. So where can people find you?
You can find me on all social media. SR Soul. Now that is not my name. I go by Saeed now, but Instagram won't let me change it.
No.
If you know somebody in Instagram, could you let them know that I want to change my name to officially Saeed? I mean, there's only one.
There's only one. That's right. That's good. So I ask everyone that I sit down with to drop a jewel. Yeah, I'm Jalen Jewel. So I asked them just to give some kind words, some, advice, something that you can be remembered by. Drop a jewel.
My advice would be, if you're trying to get into the music industry, it is very important that you know who you are first. Be secure in your skin first before you come out of there, because you will get lost. And then they will tell you who you are, and you don't want that. So, know who you are. Automatic. That takes a lot of work, but you could do it. You got time. And it ain't never too late to make things happen. Like, I think people get hung up on their age. Like, listen, there's some people who ain't hit till they was like 40-something. Like, chill. You got it. Keep pushing. And if you think you're not working hard enough, keep working harder. You know what I'm saying? Because some people be like, I'm not doing this, I did that, I do that, I did all this. But did you do everything that you could do? And the answer is going to always be no. You know what I'm saying? So you got to keep pushing yourself. That's what I say.
Keep pushing.
Push. You got to push. Come on and push. You got to push it till you get it right. Push.
Hey.
Tisha Campbell. All right. We started with her.
Yeah, we did.
We started with her and we ended with her.
That's right. Full circle.
All that.
Well, thank you so much, Saeed. This was amazing. I got lost. I forgot we was on camera.
Exactly. So hopefully I ain't seen nothing too crazy.
No.
We'll kind of do some edits.
Yeah, we'll do that. We're going to make you look good.
Thank you, please.
Okay?
You know
yeah. But this is another episode.
I was trying to set.
No, you good. You look good. I like the hat,
I mean,
the red.
I'm doing. Like, I got beanies.
It look good.
You
Yeah. And the glasses.
Kicks.
I just started wearing glasses last year.
I don't know if you
so
can see the sneakers, but they fire.
They are.
My
Yeah.
leg can go too high. Big.
It look good.
All right. But
Yeah.
yes, I had fun. Thank
Yeah,
you for
me
having
too.
me.
Thank you so much. This will not be the last time.
Yeah.
And we put it out there, and everything's going to happen.
That part.
So, Brandy, India, PJ,
Layla,
Layla,
Jasmine,
Jasmine.
all that. Oh yeah.
Yeah, get ready.
Get ready. It's coming.
All right. That's a wrap.
Yo, what's up? It's your boy Saeed, and you're watching The Jewel Effect. Stay tuned.